Well, hey again, friends. Welcome back to Carpos channel. Often I will make a video like this and put it on my secondary channel just in case, because I might be talking about herbs, but in this case I'm going to keep it pretty neutral. I've had several customers ask me what's up with Carpos Botanicals, do you still have product in stock, and so many to the point where I should put it here on my main channel and just, it's worth the risk, right? As a botanicals or, supplier of herbs, naturally I've had issues in the past. But first, before I get to the issue with the kratom, I'd like to say that this video is sponsored by rag hats. Now, not literally, I'm not getting paid anything to talk about this hat. But a friend of mine, a good friend who's been through some crap, he's trying to get back on track. He's had some addiction issues like all the rest of us in the past, and he decided to keep himself occupied. He would make these hats. Now, we go to concerts and festivals and things together, and he and I have a pair of those patchwork pants that were made. When we were kids, he used to work for the husband of a lady named Dawn. Dawn is well known in kind of the hippie community, if you will, as the maker of rainbow rags. And she makes all of those patchwork hoodies that you see and those crazy pants you might see at like concerts and dead shows and fish shows. They make a majority of those. And we used to go over there and get weed from their husband when we were young. I mean, it was well known. It was like 30 years ago. But as the future moved on, he started his own little business recently. So this is a patchwork hat that he made, and he made this one just specifically for me. It's got corduroy and cassette tape on here, a patch that says 5877, which is one of our favorite Grateful Dead shows. Underneath here, he's got his little label. It says Rag Hats. And then it's a little pocket. You can put a couple bucks in there or your stash or whatever. And the cool thing about it is it's reversible too. If you so choose, you can put it on and wear it as a completely different hat. And they're all different and they're all unique. This one has a bunch of steelies on it. So just wanted to give my buddy props, and I wanted to the reason why I'm bringing this up now in this video is because I'm talked to my buddy the other day and I said, what would you think about me making some hats for my channel, like Carpo hats, and you could make them and we could sell them and kind of help raise money for the channel and raise money for your business. And he was totally down. And then I got thinking further, I should also make some for Carpos Botanicals, my herb business. And so have like a kratom leaf on there with, or Mitragyna speciosa. There's certain keywords you can't say anymore because the algorithms pick them up and you get tossed. So to get into the herbal part of this, and I'll have more information on the hats in the future, and I want to have some made for, in support of Crate. If I could find a way to support the herb itself by sending money to an association, I would, but I don't necessarily trust the AKA or any of these other kratom associations because I don't want to get into that on this. I'm just going to talk about my specific situation. I discovered Mitragyna speciosa about 11 years ago now, and longer actually, and it's been a phenomenal tool in my arsenal for a really long time. And I started my business about 6 years ago, and generally it's been kind of up and down. At the beginning, I was a big supporter of the herb. Then I kind of grew wary of the market and the quality. And then I found another supplier, and I went back and forth, back and forth. And a lot of folks have been like, where are you at now? What do you have? And so I want to go over this. There's only a few things that I carry on my website anymore, besides like tobacco seeds, a couple of obscure things, which my website is Carpos Botanicals, if you're curious. I have 3 different types of Mitragyna speciosa. I have a green, which I think is pretty good. It tested at 1.6. And for those who remember in the old days, I had like the Jade Malay 1.8. The best I ever got was around 2%, maybe a tiny bit more. And so 1.6 is pretty good. I've reduced my prices more than half on my website. So kilos are like 165, I believe, right now. and I am trying to continue to mark it down. If I could order more quantity and more at a time, I would. And so I have three. I have a green and I have a red, which is fairly decent as well, but I prefer greens myself. And then I have an enhanced blend. And the enhanced blend, I didn't find to be that much more potent, honestly, than the rest of them. So I marked it at the same price, even though I paid a lot more for it. Because I want to be honest. I've always wanted to be honest about my business. So the other things that I have that I'm really excited about, that I haven't had on there in a while. I got this fruit fly flying around my face. Chaga, wild harvested chaga extract, which is a mushroom if you're not aware, or a fungus, a growth on a tree. I've got chaga, red reishi, and lion's mane, as well as some cordyceps coming in. Now, I order all these from a vendor. I have to spend hundreds to get, because I have to buy a kilo at a time, and the extract is very expensive. But what I've done in the past is I've turned it into this blend, which I used to sell on my site, and I still have a few up there, I realized. It's called What the Flu, Potent Immunity Support. And I put this up in 2000, what was it? I wanted to say it was like 2017 or 18. There was some, it might have been 18 or 19. But during the winter, there was some sort of an outbreak of a bad case of flu, and people were asking about immunity support. And during the whole COVID thing, I have not had any intention of trying to market it to people, because I don't want to be that guy that's like, oh yeah, you can take this for your immune system. But I'll tell you this, I hung out with a bunch of COVID positive people, and I just never got it. And I've been taking these consistently every day or two. Anytime I was exposed to other people, haven't had any issues. So I'm going to read off the ingredient list so you can see what's in them, because I have, in the back of my book here, I've got a whole list of my different extracts, my blends, everything from my Kratom Ban Alternative Pack from 2016. But I made a lot of different types of capsules, and I wanted to read off the flu blend so you can see what's in it yourself, because I'm going to make a bunch more of these and put them up on the website as well as the mushrooms themselves. So there will be ounces of the mushrooms extracts themselves, as well as this combination, which is chaga, wild harvested chaga, red reishi, cordyceps, ginger, turmeric, and garlic powder. And this particular batch also has a rhodiola extract, but that's a different thing altogether. I made a nootropic blend a few years ago. Had L-theanine, guarana, ashwagandha extract, lion's mane, bacopa monnieri, mucuna pruriens, and L-tyrosine. And that was known as the, the Athena blend, I think. And I had that up for a while, and a lot of people liked it, and a lot of people wanted more of it, and I honestly didn't make it because it cost me so much to make the capsules and to actually blend the stuff. I want you to know that a lot of the shit you buy in the health food store, is made from just maybe the plant itself, right? Not even an extract. And it might have a lot of filler or a lot more of one thing or another. I mean, we all know that everybody's out to make money, and the whole idea is to make a profit on your product, and I get that, but some people take it too far. So my point being that every one of these capsules is filled with pure product, just mushroom blends. And they're great. I think they're great. But I can't make any guarantees that they're really that beneficial, but to each his own. So more to come on the raghass thing, more to come on the herbs, but as far as the kratom, there's 3 types: the red, the green, and the enhanced blend, which is kind of a darker color, which is about the same. And then I also have the reishi, the chaga, and the hopefully coming soon on the site, as well as the lion's mane and the cordyceps, perhaps. I'm not sure if I'm going to sell all of them yet, but I think it's a good time to sell mushroom blends. And if anyone who remembers the Athena blend or any of the nootropics I was making before wants them, let me know and maybe I can make up another batch. Because I actually have a lot of the ingredients still. And I was thinking about maybe getting back into that. But I don't like jumping on trends. I just like making a good product that people need and can use. And knowing what I know about the alternative medicine market, it's almost worse than the pharmaceutical industry. For all the people who say I go with natural medicine, the natural medicine can be so much worse. Up to 30% of all the drugs tested in one test in like one of the health food stores didn't have any of the stated product in it, and a certain percentage of them had like none. It was all filler. I mean, they are looking to make money. So when you find a bottle of capsules that seems really cheap, there's a reason for that. Just wanted to point that out. So you do get what you pay for sometimes. At any rate, I'll talk to you next time. Let me know if you have any questions. And also, if you have any questions about the kratom itself or herbs, you can visit my Discord server, which you can see in my description. There will be a Discord link. Go there and then look for my kratom and herbs or any of the various topic things. And you can ask me questions on there so you don't have to worry about posting it on YouTube. And I'll talk to you next time. Thanks for listening. Be well.